Alrighty guys, welcome back for another Dokkan Battle video. Now again, I am extremely late to this and I absolutely know it. Again, I do have some company over right now, so again, things have been not exactly very easy for me to go ahead and actually sit down and have the time to go ahead and make a video on this. But for those of you who do not know, or again, for those of you who already know, because again, this was literally all over Twitter, we are getting, of course, the EZA details already for the 3-year anniversary LRs. Again, this was confirmed from VJump that these guys were going to be getting their EZAs. And as you guys can tell, we have their details already, and they're already up on the Dokkan wiki, as you guys can see. But before we go ahead and hop into their details, I did really want to cover this courtesy of Air Dokkan. Speaking of everything that's going to be coming tonight, because again, there is going to be a data download. So as you guys know, the EZA for the 3-year LRs is going to be, again, the first thing on the list. So these two, obviously. We are also going to be getting the EZA for all the free-to-play units. Again, the Chi-Chi and the Goku, the Vegeta, the Gohan, Trunks, and Goten. Now, I might make a video on them today. The issue and the reason I haven't done a video on them is because I only have one team that I can run them on, which is the Joint Forces team. And again, the main issue with that team is that it's really, really hard to go ahead and actually showcase that team because of how things are built right now in the friend system. But if I'm able to go ahead and showcase them on the Joint Forces team, then for sure I'll have a video uploaded today about them before their EZA, because again, I do want to at least show that for you guys. So again, there is going to be that. The Part 3 missions. Now, the big thing about the Part 3 missions is once we're able to actually go ahead and complete all the missions, presumably, again, I'm just saying presumably because I don't know yet, because again, I don't want to like say that it's going to be there, and then when it comes out, it's not actually there. But presumably, when the Part 3 missions come out, we will be able to now go ahead and do the 300, or not the 300, my bad, the 77 ticket multi. Presumably. That is what I'm assuming. I don't know, because we could, get like the, say for example, the last ticket that we need to go ahead and do the summon on like a login bonus day. But presumably, with the Part 3 missions out, we should then be able to go ahead and do the 77 ticket multi with the 3 guaranteed LRs. There's gonna be possibly, according to Air Dokkan, a new intro movie, chain battle boss, possibly a new wallpaper, which is going to be nice, and then new ultimate red zone stages and support memories being added. Alright guys, so again, sorry about that pause there, but I had to attend something that entered my room as I was recording. But so yeah, and then of course the final thing is new ultimate red zone stages and then support memory effects being added to the game. Now, I presume there could be other stuff being added to the data download, but again, courtesy of Air Dokkan here, this is what we're presuming is going to be coming, again, because again, Part 3 of the celebration. So, again, that is that. Now, moving on to the EZAs. Again, this is such like a loved and wanted EZA for so long, because again, even before their EZA, these guys were still decent options. They weren't the best. But again, with their EZAs, I've heard a lot of good stuff. So I cannot wait to go ahead and hop in. So anyways, they're going to be leading, well, actually not they, but Vegito here is going to be leading Patara 3 key and 180% to stats. Now, the reason why a lot of people are going absolutely crazy over this is because, again, 180% to stats is the second best leader skill in the game, because again, before it was, again, the 200% leader skill from the new LRs, the 7th year LRs, then it's these guys with 180%, then it's LR Goku and Frieza with 177%, and then 4th place would be the 170% leader skills. So again, Dokkan is now really entering a new age of leader skills. So I mean, if you just take a quick look at the Patara category team, just want to show you guys all the immense power that we have here. We have the Int Vegito, we have the 5th year anniversary Vegito, who, by the way, after this is going to be looking way better. We have Super Saiyan 2 Kefla herself, We have Kibito Kai and Supreme Kai, who again is a very good unit. We have the STR Vegito. We have Kale and Caulifla, who again fuse into Kefla. Who else? We have the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. We have EZA Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. So again, this team, the Potara team, is going to be absolutely ridiculously powerful. So again, I am so excited to see what Dokkan does in the future with these leader skills, because so far, I'm loving it. Alright, so now on their 12 key super attack, they raise attack and defense, and on their 18 key, they also raise. So again, this was, primarily the thing that I personally was criticizing these units for, is their lack of, like, defense, honestly, because again, the defense that they got at the start was pretty much all the defense you got. So they could get hit pretty hard if, not in the right circumstances. So again, the fact that now they're able to raise their defense on their super attacks is really, really nice. Alright, so now they get 180% instead of 120%, which is good. They have a medium chance of critting and a medium chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attacks. So that's nice. Again, not the greatest thing ever, a 30% chance, but again, at least they do have that. This remains the same 2 key in addition per rainbow keys that are obtained, and then of course they go ahead and fuse, and then their fusing conditions is literally just the same. You have to be under 50% HP starting from the 6th turn. So again, honestly not the greatest transformation condition ever, but it's something. And then of course, their links don't change, and then of course their multitude of teams also do not change. Alright, so now we're going to look at Vegito here. So Vegito raises attack and defense on his 12 key, and then greatly raises defense on his 18 key, and then raises allies' attack by 30% for 1 turn. Alright, so he definitely seems like he wants to be like a slot 1 unit. Okay, so 200% attack and defense at the start, counters normal attacks with tremendous power, reduces damage by 30% for 3 turns from the start of turn. So basically from his first turn of appearance for 3 turns, he has 30% damage reduction with 200k defense. And then he greatly raises that. So that is very good. That is actually stupidly broken. And then reduces damage by 15% starting from the 4th turn. So he does lose damage reduction, but he still has 15%. Alright, so that's actually not that bad. And then 3 key in addition per rainbow key sphere obtained. So they buffed this. Alright, and then of course, the links do change. He gets power bestowed by God, Fuse Fighter. And then his defense is 15,000, almost 16,000 at the rainbow level. Alright, Vegito's looking to be very good. Probably the best LR EZA. Like, right off the bat. This is the best LR EZA. Because again, 200% attack and defense at the start. They greatly raise their defense on super. Damage reduction by 30% for 3 turns, and then 15% starting from the 4th turn. Which, again, is not a bad thing. This is actually pretty good, even if it's only for 3 turns. And then this, of course, is just like a little added bonus, because pretty much Vegito can get away with just having this and this. Like, he really doesn't need anything else. So this is nice. And again, he does have counters as well. So that also is going to factor in his effectiveness. So already I'm a huge fan of this Vegito. Alright, next up is Gogeta. So he also has the same thing, 180% to fusion. And again, just with Vegito, again, the fusion team I think might be slightly better. Because again, he does have both of the 7th year anniversary LRs on his team. So if I'm being completely honest, I would say that he has the better category team, like flat out. And then he also has EZA Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, so in terms of leader skill, this guy absolutely takes the cake. This guy blows Vegito out of the water in terms of the leader skill, because you got 1, 2, 3 absolute mega top tier units. Gogeta's on here too. Trunks and Goten have their EZA on JP, so they're actually super good now. Again, you have the EZA for the hero units. who are absolutely disgustingly broken too. So, yeah, dude, this Fusion team is looking very, very good. The Fusion team, again, just comparing it side by side to the Potara team, again, this team has a lot of potential for EZAs, like you, even the 5th year anniversaries, I think could be EZA'd at this point. You know, this Zamasu, or even just like new additions of characters. But again, so far, man, dude, again, the Fusion team just outright defeats the Potara team. There's no discussion there. So again, in terms of leader skill, these guys are already winning. So there's that. All right, so again, I assume these guys are going to be like a copy-paste the same thing. So again, this is going to remain the same, just raises and then raises again. 180% at the start, medium chance to crit, medium chance to evade. So again, they're literally the same in base. And then again, the 2 key in addition per rainbow key sphere. Again, nothing changes there. Same condition. And then, of course, the links are just slightly different. But again, they didn't change anything in their links. And then I think he's actually on slightly more teams. And he's actually on a lot more teams that need the help, like Connected Hope, Time Limit. Who else? Otherworld Warriors. And then I think that's it, because Pure Saiyan doesn't need any help. Alright, so their stats, let me actually check their stats, because they have slightly lower defense. They have 14,500 essentially, and these guys had almost 16,000. So they have 20,000 in terms of attack. What do you guys have? So these guys have slightly lower attack. So Gogeta's going to be hitting harder. Basically, yeah. So Gogeta's going to be hitting harder, but Vegito's going to have better defense, I think. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what Gogeta does. So, let's go Easy Aid. So again, this is going to remain the same. Greatly raises defense. Greatly lowers attack and defense. Alright, did that change? Okay, so it did change from lowers attack and defense to great. Okay, so this is actually going to be really good for Super Battle Road. That's actually going to be quite good. The main issue is, again, these guys are really hard to get to transform in Super Battle Road because it's turn 6. But if you're able to get this guy to transform, this is going to be really nice. Alright, so he's effective against all types, as always. 200% at the start. Performs a critical hit when attacking. So does he get guaranteed crits too? And a high chance of evading enemies' attack for 3 turns. Okay, so instead of damage reduction, this guy gets dodge. So he has a 50% chance to dodge and guaranteed crit for 3 turns from the start of battle. And then afterwards, he has a high chance of critting and a medium chance to evade enemies' attack, starting from the 4th turn. And then, of course, he has the same key mechanic thing, where it's 3 key per rainbow key sphere. I would have to say, overall, Vegito is going to be better than Gogeta. Just in terms of pure defensive power, Vegito's better. In terms of just destructive, like, power, Gogeta's gonna take the win. Because again, this guy has 20,700 attack. This guy has 18,400. This guy literally has 2,000 more attack than Vegito. So this guy's gonna be hitting harder while being super effective against all types and having guaranteed crits for the first 3 turns. The dodge is nice, but between, again, dodge and damage reduction to me is way better. So, again, Gogeta's going to be hitting harder, but Vegito's going to be defending better. Again, so overall, between the two, Vegito is better than Gogeta. But at the same time, it's not like Gogeta's bad, is what I think a lot of people need to understand. Because already, I've seen a lot of slander on Gogeta, which to me doesn't make sense. Because if you really stop and think about it, let me just go ahead and pull up another unit who you're going to be able to run with Gogeta. Is this guy right here. And again, because Gogeta heals you all the way when he transforms, you're going to be able to immediately pop the active skill for this guy. So just imagine this alongside Gogeta. That is a disgusting rotation. Now, a lot of people are also going to point out to STR Vegito, which is true. There is going to be a lot of destructive power there too. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, it's like, don't underestimate Gogeta. Gogeta's going to be good. Trust me, he is going to be good. So I'm actually really looking forward to this. This is going to be really interesting to see. But again, Vegito, as much as people don't want to admit it, Vegito is better than Gogeta. It does suck. You know, I personally am more of a Gogeta fan than a Vegito fan. But again, it does need to be admitted. Again, they very clearly made Vegito better. Again, the only criticism I could probably have for them with Gogeta's design is make this a great chance of evading enemies' attacks. Like, give him a 70% chance to dodge, and then, you know, keep this the same guaranteed crits for 3 turns. But they should have also given him like maybe additionals to go with it. Like, has guaranteed crits, 70% chance to evade, and has a 50% chance of launching an attack that has a 50% chance of being a guaranteed super. You know, like something like that. And then for the 4th turn and beyond, they can make it 70% chance to crit, 50% chance to dodge, with a medium chance, with a guaranteed additional that has a medium chance of being a super. You know, just something really basic like that would have made him a little bit better. Like, almost arguably better than Vegito. Because again, Vegito has no additionals built into him. So that could have been Gogeta's saving grace. But again, it's not like he's bad either. Like, I don't want people to like get the wrong idea. He's not bad. It's just that Vegito overall defensively is going to be much better than him. But in terms of just outright damage numbers, Gogeta's going to take the win. Because again, he's super effective against all types, and he has a like guaranteed crits for 3 turns. So yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to say about that. Again, I presume their EZA is going to drop in part 3 too. I actually did pull these guys, so once I get them fully EZA'd, your boy is absolutely going to be showcasing them, so just stay tuned for that. And so yeah, that is going to do it for today's video, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.
The name of this one is Rosé. Oh, this is the power of legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Now I understand.